All right. Let's see. Everything's good. Perfect. How is everybody doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. We got Baby Shark, Trevor, Edward, Eric, AJ, and Booth already here. So welcome in, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you guys have some good plans for 4th of July going on. Oh, let's see. What do we have to talk about today? Couple things. I actually changed. It's funny. I sat down and I was reading over the script and everything, and well, not the script, but the outline of what I was gonna do. And then I'm looking at, it, I'm like, well, I don't like any of this stuff, so I'm literally gonna change it. So during the whole startup where you heard the music, I was changing everything around. So, I got some things I want to talk about for sure. So, we're definitely gonna do that. Silver Desert, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. But let me start with, do you guys remember, I think it was last stream or 2 streams ago. I think it was 2 streams ago when we were doing the US the what do you call it? The Army Privy. Do you guys remember that live stream when we were sitting there talking about it? And if you were in that stream, I was talking about a buffalo round that I could not find. Do you guys remember that at all? There was like, I couldn't find it for the life of me. We were going down the list trying to find what it was, and I finally found it. So this is, let me actually pull it up here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna open up this one right here. Boom. Hide that for a quick second. This one. It's actually made by Monarch Metals. It's the Pendleton Buffalo round. It's this one. This is the one I couldn't find. It was driving me insane, and I finally found it like randomly. This was the design I was talking about. It's like in the background of of all the logos. This is the one that I liked, and like I can't find it, and like this was from Monarch's Precious Metals, but it's not there anymore. So it's like, I don't know if it's like a one-time random thing or what, but they don't. I can't find this anywhere. I haven't really checked eBay, but I love this round. This is probably in the top 3 for me. So I think someone asked me like what my favorite Buffalo rounds were, and so I would definitely say it's this one. I still like the Silver Town ones are my favorite, and then the Asahi ones are pretty good, and then this one I think is probably number 3. But it's just such a unique design. Like normally I can see this being somewhat distracting, but it's still very subtle enough that it's not gonna really show much, if that makes sense. So this was the round that I was telling you guys that was driving me insane the other day. So or I guess the other week technically, but yeah, that's the one. So fun with that, right? Let's go. Let's see. Let's read up the chat here. Crazy silver prices today. What did they do today, actually? They're above 37. They're above 37 right now, so that's pretty good. Gold's actually up. That's interesting. It was actually kind of down earlier today. I'm just looking at SD Bullion's page right now. It's at 33.42. So silver's done pretty well. How is it done? Let me actually here. Let's look at this together. I don't know why I'm being greedy right now. Let's switch over here. So silver prices right now. So just in the past week, it's gone up pretty good. It started actually fairly close to where we were at right now, but then it dropped off on Friday, and it's kind of just been sitting there up until about yesterday. So pretty good. I mean, it's probably going to hold these prices for the entire weekend now. We're going to be at 37 going into the weekend, which is good. But yeah, silver's been doing pretty good. Let's check gold. Gold for the week, actually kind of flat for the most part. I mean, we're just looking at the week here, but for the month, it's actually down for the month, which is interesting. I mean, silver's been how's silver been for the month? Silver's been going up, and gold's been going down, and the ratio still won't go below 90 though. It is just not. It is refusing to go into the 89, 88 range. Like, it just won't do it. That's crazy though. But I don't know. I mean, I mean, it's still a good time to buy silver when you're at a 90. Let's see what else we got. I had the junk silver video today. I love it for fractionally, and because I can play with it without worrying about scratching it. That's true. I keep seeing spot deals online, but still prefer to get mine from local coin shop so I can make sure not to get damaged coins and slicks. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think SD Bullion has junk silver for spot right now. Let me see. Yeah, 90%. You can get, I think you can get any of these at spot right now. So if you guys want some junk silver and you're not too particular on the quality, then SD Bullion's got them at spot right now, which is pretty cool. That'll drive me crazy. Yeah, it definitely was. Never seen that one. Yeah, I've never seen it before either until the Buffalo round. I've never saw that one until I randomly came across a video on YouTube. I don't know which channel it was or who it was, but I saw that they had like a tube of these, and I thought they were super cool. They look better in person. I mean, I haven't seen them in person, but like on the video in person. I would love to get one of these though. Baby Shark was the one that asked. Okay, that's right. Or no, it was Booth. Wait, hold on. Both of you guys are saying it. I think it was... Who was it? I think it was Booth that asked that question because it was in the members only section. Mike, happy Thursday. Beto, how you doing? I like the SMI ones. Yes, we both... Oh, you guys both did. Okay, never mind then. Whatever. Matt, how you doing? Howdy, welcome in. S&P is up. Is the S&P up? I don't have... I'm sure it's up. I don't want to... Hold on, let me... I don't want to... If I try to look it up right now, I'm going to potentially expose some things, so I don't want to do that. Let me just look up with the S&P. Not S7P. Oh, my goodness. S&P... All right, that's fine. So S&P is up about 1% today. In the last 5 days, it's gone up 2%. In the last month, it's gone up 5%. Dang, so man, if you really held on in the last month, you've done pretty well if you have an index on that one. Past 6 months, pretty much the same. Year to date, 7% year to date. Pretty good, not gonna lie. All right, let's see. Let's get back up with chat here. And yeah, man, I've been trying to get the Army Privy, still doesn't let me. It says household limit. Beto, how many of you tried to get? Did you already order one? Did you say you got one or no? You haven't even gotten one. I guess I should read your next message before I just start like talking. I haven't even gotten one. I don't know why. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's the US Mint, right? Something or someone is stopping the silver gold ratio to get closer. Who knows what it is? Crap, I take a call. What I missed? Trevor, nothing. You didn't really miss anything. We were just talking about this Buffalo round that I found that I couldn't figure out for like weeks on end. That's all we talked about. We didn't really go too much in. We just kind of went over the spot price or the performance of silver and gold this past week. So, but the GSR just won't go down. It just won't go down. I actually kind of want it to go back down to like. I want it to go into the 70s because if it starts getting into the 70s, I'll start buying some gold. Paul, how you doing? Welcome in, Brady. Let's hit the 50 likes. Let's get the 50 likes. How many are we at anyway? We're at 8. 50 would be nice. I'm still waiting on the army coin. Okay, since we're talking about the army coin, I'm actually gonna pull this up real quick. So they actually brought them back. So for whatever reason, you can get one. Like, I don't know what happened because they sold out for like 2 weeks and then you can order them again. I guess they canceled. I guess there were so many people trying to be finicky and just like placing double orders, triple orders, penta orders, whatever the number is. And, you know, breaking the household limit of 1 and using multiple credit cards, using a lot of different things like that. So I guess they canceled so many people from that I guess they have space to buy more, but I'm surprised that it's been like this because I saw this earlier today, like around 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning, and there was still like you could still buy them, and I'm surprised that you can still buy it even at like end of the day almost. So it's interesting, but it's technically available. So if you guys want to get that one, it's there. But I guess who was it? Beta was saying that he's had trouble getting it. I don't know why, but I mean it's the U.S. Mint, so who knows what's going on with it. Mine hasn't been canceled yet, so that's nice. It's still on back order. But yeah, you do have to wait till, unfortunately, I mean, you have till the end of the month to actually receive it, or to at least get it shipped out. Doing good. I'm doing good, Paul. I'm doing pretty well. Enjoying the week off, essentially. Army Privy. Well, actually, not really enjoying the week off. I mean, I have to go in and take care of some things. Kind of something. Okay, so I was originally going to do a live stream on Saturday. I think I told you guys that last week. We were going to do a live stream on Saturday, but something happened and schedules had to be shifted around, and so now we're doing one today. So which is kind of unfortunate, but in a way it is fortunate because I was hoping that if you guys remember when we played Silver Roulette last week when we won the Rifleman round, well, not we, I mean that's the one that we're picking for the this one right here. That was the winner for the Silver Roulette that we're gonna do in the giveaway. That one is scheduled to be delivered on Saturday. So I was hoping that we could open it on Saturday when I plan to do the stream, but now I can't because I'm not going to be able to. So, which is fine because it's going to put us back on schedule when we do the live stream next week. So I'm literally going to sit in my house for like a week unopened in a box. So, it'll work in that sense. It'll put us back on schedule. So that way, you know, this week would technically be in the future from here on out. This week would be like a giveaway week. And so this would be like the giveaway stream, but then next week would be the unboxing. So it's going to put us back on track with our schedule. So that's like the only good thing about this, but unfortunately it's we're going to have to wait a week, guys. But we got one of these. We're going to give away one of these. Probably not for a little bit actually, just to stay on schedule, but yeah, this is, if you guys missed the Silver Roulette, that was the last live stream where we decided randomly by the spinning wheel what we were going to get for the giveaway. Army Preview was still available this morning, but I've seen a lot of people online talking about their orders being canceled for going over the household limit. Yeah, I don't remember. I think I watched the video. I think there's one guy, I think it's Son of a Silver Stacker, is putting a lot of videos out about the US Mint and that coin, and I haven't heard anything about that though. It's still available right now. I don't know why is it so cheap. My order says it's back order. I bought mine to keep as an investment in my collection. Watched the video and the estimate was that they had 34,000 to sell when they went live with it again. Oh wow. So they must have canceled. I mean, I guess they canceled 30. No, they had to cancel over 34,000. They would have to almost like probably cancel 60,000 something orders just to get to that. I mean, who knows? Back order is okay. Yep. What is everyone doing tomorrow? I gotta work too, so it's not gonna be that great. But give me 1 second, guys. My dog is freaking out. I gotta go take care of this. Hang on. All right, we're back. All right. Sorry about that. Dog always has to interrupt me when I'm on the stream. Army Privy will be here August 4th, according to the email. You know what's funny? I have not gotten a single email about the Army Privy. Like, other than here's your confirmed order, I have not seen any emails about anything. It's crazy. Good thing comes to people who wait. I don't work tomorrow. Gotta finally close till Monday. Holding the Rifleman round right now. They're pretty sweet. Matt, do you have the vintage one or the antique one, or do you have the Or do you just have like the, I guess the standard one? I just want one because I'm in the army, working all freaking weekend, dealing with drugs. Ugh. Yeah, Booth, that can. I feel for you. My grandfather was an army vet, and my uncle is a retired Navy SEAL. It was yeah. I watched this video from this morning, but he was just more so talking about how this might be increased, but it doesn't look like it did get increased. Yeah, no email. Oh, hold on, let me see. If I don't get one, I'll just wait to be graded, drop in price, and boom. Yeah, I mean, everyone's got their different strategies, so. Also, yeah, holy, wait, hold on, 78 likes? Like, god dang, hold on, that's not true. Hold on, that's not true. Is it true? Oh yeah, we have 77 likes. Holy, yeah, we smashed that 50. Oh my goodness. Anita with the call out. I was not even paying attention to that one, to be honest with you. I was just looking at the views. I wasn't even looking at the likes on that one, so that was quick. Holy. But let's see here. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, happy 4th of July to everybody. We should put a little confetti thing in the chat there. The standard one. Well, we are giving this one well, not this one. Sorry. We're giving away this one eventually when it comes in. So, yeah, how does that work? 78 likes and then 18 in the chat. I don't that number seems wrong. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Unless there's like a bunch of bots involved. Typically the government will take your money and make you wait to receive your item. It's very true. Didn't know about the antique one. Yeah, this is the one that did it. This is the one that won. That beat it actually in the silver roulette, this thing stomped every other coin that it went against. Like it was like a 4-0 sweep every single time. Like they just absolutely like just destroyed every single coin it went against. So it was just a 4-0. I'm waiting the 2.5 ounce Superman medal. See, I don't know if I want to get that one. Where's the product schedule? I don't know if I want to get that one. Is it this one? Or wait, oh, the 2.5, yeah. I don't know if I just don't care for Superman stuff or like any of the comic. That's not me. So I'm a little, to me, it doesn't mean anything to me. I have literally no interest in it, but I'm very curious what in the F this laser beam privy is. Like, there's no picture. They're just teasing you with the stupid privy name. Like, this one's driving me crazy more than the Buffalo round now. Let's see, 78, 18 in chat. Didn't know about that. We already read all that. Blah, blah, blah. Take the free likes. Yeah, no kidding, Paul. I'll take it. I'm not complaining about it. Eric's just gonna go ahead and claim the giveaway rifleman. All right, let's see who's gonna fight Eric for the second giveaway. Eric, if you win 2 in a row, that's gonna be crazy. Let's see. People may have just checked in. Yeah, probably. I'm getting it to the whole collection. Yeah, wait, I'm getting it to get the whole collection to flip for profit. Are you talking about all the military ones, Paul, or are you talking about like a different set that I'm not paying attention to right now? Scott Steels are so nice. I just got my 2-ounce line stacker this morning. Very nice, Trevor. Very, very nice. Oh, no. Let's see. A lot of people getting it to flip on the 2-ounce. I don't know why though. I mean, I can see this being a flip kind of coin, but even then, I'm not too sure. I see the which ones are they? The military ones that are coming out later. Let's see where they're at. It was August, right? Wasn't it August, or was it later in the year? I think it's later in the year. Don't they have pictures? Yeah, right here. In the fall. These ones I could see being like a collector set. Why no sound? Yeah, Randy, I think that might be your end because no one else is going at me for not having any sound right now. So, um, as far as I can tell, everything on my end still looks good. Imagine the laser privy has a weird image. Dude, I don't even know what like it could look like. Like, what does a laser beam look like? It's just, what, are they just gonna strike a line through it? Like, I don't know what their plan is with it. That proof innervation, this one right here. Is this one the one you're talking about, Edward? I don't know if that, why is everything broken? Okay, there we go. Hello all. What are the possibilities? How are you doing? Welcome in. Let's see. Okay. What is this one even? Is it just like a clad like dollar thing, like the gold, like the? There's like nothing about it. I don't want to buy anything. Arkansas, Michigan, Florida, Texas. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I try to click on that, it like my thing breaks. I don't know why. Let's see. What else do we got here? What was I gonna talk about in? I mean, we're just gonna sit here and kind of chat for a bit. There is one more thing I want to show you guys. That I was debating on showing the members first, but I want to get more of a wider audience perspective on this, just because I'm not 100% sure. But we'll talk about that later. Otherwise, yeah, if you guys haven't, I'm sure a lot of you guys have in here. If you guys haven't done the giveaway yet for the JM Bullion one, you guys can go ahead and participate in that. Just click that thing just click the link in the chat at the top, and then you guys can enter that way if you guys haven't done so yet. But I think a lot of you guys in here have done that already. So, but other than that, what are you guys doing for the 4th of July or anything related to that? If you're in the US, if you celebrate it. I'm just going to be working, so I'm not doing anything fun. I was supposed to have the weekend off, but not anymore. That changed as of like literally a couple days ago. So we're doing the live stream today instead. Water the Possibilities also does great videos. Is that right? I'll have to check the channel out later. I'll have to check it out. There's definitely a lot of people that I obviously do not know in the stacking realm other than the big shots, of course. So I'll have to check them out later if you guys recommend it. Going to the lake for a cookout. That's pretty fun. My 4th of July will be catching people that are crossing. Oh, jeez, baby shark. You know, the only thing I get free is a hard time. I'm just working all weekend. Yeah, I mean, I've got plans to hopefully not have to work a job in the next year or two. That's really my that's my goal. My goal is, on top of stacking silver and gold and stuff like that, I plan on being, quote, retired, if you will, by not having to work a W-2 anymore. I can't do it, to be quite honest with you. I don't know how you guys do it. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I can't do it no more. So that's part of my other personal / financial goals of things. Let's see. I'm gonna be working on my truck and then chill later. Sounds like everyone's just taking a chill out week, which is good. You got all of it except for like people like me and Booth who have to work, and Baby Shark, I guess, too. Well, I mean, Baby Shark's military, so I don't know. You have a whole different thing going on than we do. How many ounces do I have? I have 141 and some loose change decimal points because of this stuff right here, the junk silver. So there's a little bit of a decimal thing with that. So I got 141 ounces of silver right now. I don't have any gold. Well, that's not true. I guess we do have some gold, right? We have this gold back. It's a very small percentage of gold, but I'm curious, does Goldback still have that deal? Actually, now that I'm thinking about that, do they still offer the free gold back? You can still get your gold back, actually. Let me put this in the chat too. So if you guys want to, I'm not advertising this one as often as I am with the Jam Bullion one, but if you guys click that link, you guys can go ahead and get your free gold back. I'll actually flick the screen back over here again, and you guys can get literally this. Oh, not me knocking that over. You guys can literally get that exact gold back that you saw me playing with here just a second ago that I pulled out. That one you can get for free. Literally just fill this information in. It comes in like a week or so. Like, that's how fast mine came in. So if you guys want, that's something you guys can do. Just go ahead and fill that out, and you guys will get it in the mail. You'll get like a second email reconfirming some things. So just make sure you look out for that second email. It's from DeFi the Grid. So just make sure that you check for that second one. But it's a good way to get a free gold back if you're interested in it. So just something to consider. That's a lot. I only have 10. Well, Edward, like I started, when I would say in 2021 when I first started, I think I had like 90 something ounces within like the first 2 months, plus an ounce of gold too. I had an ounce of gold and 92 ounces of silver within like 2 months, and then I'm like a couple years I didn't do much. I still bought, but didn't really do that much. And then I had to sell everything, unfortunately, for a financial issue. And then now I restarted my stack. I think I started it sometime last year. I want to say in like September or August last year. So I guess a year from now, more or less. So it's been about a year, and I'm back at 141 ounces, so I wish I kept the 90 plus the gold. That would have been nice, but yeah, I'm over the 100, almost at 150. I'm actually pausing right now. I'm not buying anything only because I want to pay down some debt on the house, on some credit card stuff. So I've been focusing a lot on that right now. Like, I probably could have put somewhere a couple grand into more silver, but I decided to put that into debt. So that's kind of what I've been doing right now. So I because if you guys don't know, and I've mentioned this on my videos before, I keep the 10% rule. So I have 10% of my net worth in precious metals, and so I don't go above that. So I'm currently well above 10% because of the price in silver keeps going up. So I'm backing off and just paying down the debt. So that's where I stand right now. I'll be 38 this year. I feel like I'm 60. I'm gonna be 35 next week. So I feel you. Yeah, still do. My girl just got one for me the other day. Very nice. AtMex includes one with every order. Wait, AtMex includes a gold back with every order. Is that right, Trevor? I didn't know that. Got mine in. I'm in to win the 100 ounces. Just ordered the free gold bag. Just closing on 100 ounces, 92 starting in January. That's pretty good, Matt. You stack numismatics. Yeah, numismatics. I try to. It's just one of those things that I don't know if I just struggle with it, but it's just like, I guess it's more of the grading things. Like, I struggle to figure out how to grade it. Like, I just don't. I guess I focus more on the stacking than I do the numismatics. So it's not really my like expertise as of yet. I'm just more on the what do you call it? The simple things first. I'm taking baby steps. I'm 21, I don't have a job, so by the way, I'm living in Colombia. Gotcha. I mean, as long as you guys are starting with something somewhere, you guys will be good. You just got to start. It doesn't matter how small it is, even if it's 1 ounce. Even if it's 1 ounce a month or 1 ounce every 3 months. As long as you have something coming in, like, that's all you can do. That's the best thing to do. War says we could still see a dip. Possibly. Kalilo. I can't. Oh, the L's and the I's look so close together. I think it's Kalilo. Entered into the giveaway. Happy early birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gotten like 5. Wait, hold on. Are we gonna live stream on? No, we're not gonna live stream on my birthday. That wouldn't. I mean, we might. I don't know. My birthday's next week. I don't even know what my days off next week are. It could possibly be on that day. So we've gotten like 5 and few coming in because I make an order every week when I get paid. You know, it's so tough. Like now that I've been stacking and I've been buying, it's such a addictive like endorphin rush when you buy things, especially silver or gold for that matter. And like, it's so tough for me trying to not buy and just, I guess, shift my focus into paying down some debt because, dude, I'm struggling. It's been like 2 months. I'm struggling. Like, I literally have like withdrawal syndromes about like not buying silver. Like, thank God we have these giveaways because I guess in some way I'm ordering them, but not really. It's for you guys. It's not for me. Let's see. Got my 250 Privy confirmation. Heck yeah! It sounds like our emails going out to people because Randy said he got one now. Wait, hold on, Randy. Were you the one that was having issues before? Earlier? No. Who was saying that? Oh, it was Beto. Beto said he couldn't get in for whatever reason. That's right. Certain numismatics at 200 silver, 1 ounce of gold. I think we'll see a dip once the recession hits and interest rates are cut. Yeah, it's gonna be weird to see because typically when the rates go down, because they're inverted, right? When the rates go down, the prices typically go up. But I made a video on the recession stuff, but if we hit a recession, silver's gonna go down. Like that'll be I think that will be the dip. I think when we hit a recession, because I've talked about this plenty of times, but when you have the 2-year and 10-year curve invert and then reinvert, and then you have interest rates being cut simultaneously to the reinversion, every single time over the last 40 years we've had a recession. So that's like, we've already started cutting, because if you guys remember, the yield curve uninverted back in September last year, and they started cutting rates in September last year. And they've been holding it flat for a bit, but they're going to start dropping them if when Powell terms end and Trump puts in the new person who's just going to cut rates, you're going to see a recession. Like, I don't see how you can't be in recession at that point. And then I think silver prices will go down. Historically, we talked about, but I made a video on that. That's exactly what happened. So that could be the next best buying opportunity. But again, I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just going off what history has said, and I mean, you can only guess. You can only guess right so many times. Started stacking roughly 5 months ago, and 88 ounces of silver, mostly sovereigns and rounds. Yeah, I think most of mine is mainly. Hold on, I have a thing. Hold on, I can actually see what my portfolio. If you guys are ever curious, I don't have a. Well, that is not it. It's wait, yeah, it should be this. How is it not this? Oh, here we go. All right. So just of my portfolio breakdown, you guys can't see it on the screen, so I'm just gonna tell you. Half of my stack. So of the 141 that I have, half of it is in generics like this, or in these bars. Like literally half of it is that. 30% of it are the Silver Eagles. This is what the 30% of it is made up of. Almost 20% of it is in junk silver. And then the rest of it is in, actually, the very small amount is in the Philharmonics that I have. And those are like milk spotted galore right now, so I don't even want to look at them. But that's basically my breakdown. Like half of my stack is in generic rounds. Let's see. Let me go back. Got some maples in today, waiting on eagles and bars. Nice, very nice booth. Want to grab a 10-ounce bar. Any recommendations? I mean, this is my favorite one. Again, I'm a Silvertown fan, so I like this one because it's similar to like it's like literally the exact same as the Buffalo round. So I like this one for that reason. But I mean, this one's pretty good. I like this one. This is also another Silver Town. This is just like the eagle landing on the branch. Same company, Silver Town right there. This one is a Sunshine Mint. I have never bought this one before. This is super reflective, but this one's not bad. I do like this one. It's not too bad. The only reason why I picked this one, because I typically don't like Sunshine Mint, because of this stupid circle that they put in every single round. Like, I can't stand that. Like, in their buffalo round, like, they literally put it in the middle of this buffalo, and it just ruins it, in my opinion. So, but like, I mean, any 10-ounce bar is going to be fine. I prefer Silvertown. That's just going to be my recommendation on it. But I mean, realistically, just get what's appealing to you. That's really it. Information on the Eagle 2. I wonder if let me check my email. Let me see if I got any confirmations. I don't think I did. Make sure nothing can be seen. Nope, we're good. Unless it went into my like junk mail. It's possible because I have so much crap in this junk mail, dude. It's insane. Like, I don't even see anything from the US Mint. I don't even see it. So I don't know. I'm convinced that I don't get emails from them. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Edwin's right. Like, even starting with something like, even if it's just like one little tiny junk silver for like a couple bucks, like anything you can do to get the money out of the system. Because if you start buying little things like this over time, they'll add up. I mean, and then you can always exchange it for, like, if you really want something like this, you can always just go in and like trade it, I guess, silver for silver. But you know, any little bit will add up over time. I'm paying down my credit cards too, almost there. Yeah, I mean, I put a lot in this past month. I think I put in almost like $5,000 just to pay this off. Like, I've been working like crazy and pulling out from other areas. So I decided to get serious with it. So I'm about $5,000. I'm probably more like a third of the way done, and then I'll be completely debt free other than the house. I struggle not to buy at this point. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I'm dying not being able to buy right now. Like I said, thank God for Silver Roulette. Hopefully the GSR drops more. I can capitalize before we hit a recession and silver dips comes. You know, it's, people are saying that gold's going to go back down into the 2s. And if silver dips, I mean, what would that go back into, like the 25s? Like, are we just going to stay at that ratio again? Like, are we just going to stay at 90? But I mean, we were at like, I remember hitting like 77 back in like May or something, right? I think we hit like 77 back in May on the GSR. Let me look at that, because it wasn't that long ago that we actually hit the GSR on that. Let's take a look. I know it wasn't that long ago, year to date. Oh, it definitely wasn't May. Never mind, I lied to you guys. Oops. It was a year ago. Okay, it was a year ago. So literally a year to the day, we were at 77, 76. So like, it wasn't that long ago that it was below it, but it's just been, it was flirting around the 80s for a while, and then it just like went sicko mode in April, and went up to like 100. This is where a lot of my buying came in right here. I actually bought a lot of silver during this time, like right where this upswing was. I mean, I dollar cost averaged a lot here, but once I saw it go above 100, I kind of bought more than I normally would. So that's just kind of what I've done with that. Getting stuff down because I'm building credit card up. I think when the big, beautiful bill gets in low, we will see precious metals change overnight. I don't know how that would affect it personally. I haven't looked too much into the bill. The only thing I really remember looking at the bill, I don't know if you guys have read it, but it's a lot of, not all of it, but a lot of it is temporary. A lot of it is just until the end of Trump's term, and then it all goes away. Like, it's kind of a, in some ways it's like, it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't, what's the point of doing something temporary for 3 or 4 years? So I just don't know, like, but I haven't kept up too much on it. I just remember reading something about it like a month or two ago. I don't know if they've made any changes since then, but um I don't know how it will impact precious metals. I can't imagine. I think watching Yankees video, I think he was saying, or Tim was saying, that it was gonna bring a recession instantly overnight or something, which would technically drop the price of silver, historically speaking. But I don't know. I hope I'm not misquoting. I don't want to be saying something and putting words in people's mouth if I'm wrong. I think the big beautiful when we will see. Oh, I already read that. Got one yesterday. A lot of companies offer first-time buyers to get 10-ounce silver at spot. Circle is a counterfeit security feature. Yeah, Baby Shark, I understand it's a security feature. I just don't like it. It really does add up. One little dime and the addiction takes over. That's all it takes. One little hit. That's all it takes. I paid off all my credit cards 8 years ago. Well, Baby Shark, the only reason why I have credit card debt is because I made a stupid decision a couple years ago, and it wasn't really. I mean, let me rephrase it. It wasn't a stupid decision. It just was the incorrect decision. Basically, I didn't scale properly as I should have on one of my side hustles, and so rather than just building on top of it, I just dumped everything all in on it, and it's been profitable since then, but I just didn't scale into it. And had I scaled into it, I wouldn't have had debt today. So I don't know, like, if I were to redo it again, I wouldn't have done that. So I'm kind of paying for a mistake that I made a couple years ago. So but it's fine, lesson learned. But I personally use, like, before that, I use credit cards for everything. I don't even use a debit card anymore. And with the exception of like certain things like the mortgage or certain things that have to get linked to your bank account, any like gas, food, bills, whatever it is I do, I put everything on the credit card, and every Friday I pay it off. That's usually what I do. Even right now I'm doing it as I'm paying it off. Because I'm paying off what I spend each week plus the minimum payment plus anything extra. That's what I'm doing right now. So I'm not gaining more interest than I normally would have anyway. So but what I do is I pay it off every Friday, so I never run a balance, and then I get all the points. So like I have credit cards where I don't have to pay for an airfare anymore. I don't have to pay for a hotel. I don't have to pay for a rental car. I don't have to, I have another credit card that does strictly Amazon. Like I don't buy anything on Amazon anymore. I just take the free points for it. So, but I do like these bank hacks and I guess credit card hacks all the time, where I'm sure you guys probably see this, where they send you a bunch of stuff. They say, hey, sign up for us, you get $400. Like Wells Fargo sent me a thing saying, we'll give you $400 if you link your account or sign up with us and link your direct deposit, blah, 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 all that, all the stipulations with it. And I had Chase Bank, switched over to Wells Fargo, canceled the Chase Bank account, and 3 months later, Wells Fargo gave me $400. And I do it all the time. Credit card companies send things like, we'll give you $300 if you spend $5,000 in 2 months. It's like, well, I do that anyway. So I may as well just get all this extra money coming in for free, and then I just never use the card again if I have no interest in it. So I do a little bit of that for free money here and there. But I mean, you do pay taxes on it, but it is what it is. That's just what I do. Bill passed. Yeah, I know that. I think Trump just has to sign it, right? I think that's all he has to do. I think gold could go to 2,340 to, or gold to, or wow, I can't talk. Silver to 40. Could you, hold on, what would that ratio be? That would be a ratio of 57. If that happens, Water, if the ratio goes to like 57, I'm literally going to take all of this silver and buy gold. Like that, like 100%. As soon as it hits 60, I'm exchanging everything into gold once it hits 60. People do dumb decisions, but you learn about it. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit, like I made a mistake doing it that way. Like I should have scaled it and not just dumped everything in. But I mean, lesson learned. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not, I made that choice. I learned from it, but I know not to make that mistake twice. I paid off all my credit cards when I was in the military. I got rid of the cards. I'm regretting that now because I'm trying to use my VA loan with almost no credit history. Is challenging. Yeah, I mean that's why. I mean I don't know how it works with like military stuff. I'm not in that area, so I'm not going to speak on that. But I mean I tell people like all the time. They're like, well, how do I get started if with no credit if I need a credit card? And it's like usually your bank that you have will give you a credit card, even if it's a crappy one with like a $200 limit. Just start with that and then just pay it off every week like I do with that 200 limit, and you'll eventually start building some credit up. Because most of the time the bank that you're with, as if you're a member, especially if it's like a credit union, a lot of the times they will just give you a credit card just because you're with them. It will bring big changes, even if it's temporary. The market will still get used to the changes, almost like stay that way. The Senate passed it. It has to go to the House, and they have to approve it and sign him off. Yeah, the House and Senate, and then back to the House. Yeah, I mean, didn't the House pass it though? Didn't the House pass it today? I know that one dude was talking for like 8 hours, but I don't know if they actually passed it today or not. But other than that. Okay, I want to show you guys something that I wasn't sure. Again, remember if you guys remember earlier in the live stream, I was talking about something I wanted to kind of get your guys's, I guess, opinion on things, because I was originally going to do this for the members, but I don't think there's enough members to get a good input on things. No offense to the members. I just think that I think with more people on the live stream, I can probably get better take on this. So one thing I'm working on that I want to make available to people in the future is kind of like I don't even know what you call it. It's like a worksheet of some kind. So let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So I'm working on a thing where you guys can have like an all-in-one worksheet for what do you call it? Let me actually go back because this is not what I want to show. Well, I mean, I can show you guys both. We'll start with this one. Yeah, we'll just start with this. So I'm thinking about making a thing where for people who want to track everything and want to have cool features and stuff like that. So what I'm making is I created this sheet. It's got a couple different tabs. I have another page that I'm working on too, but I want your guys' honest opinion on this. Would you guys actually utilize this? So I'm thinking about breaking it down into 3 different tiers. So tier number 1 is going to be like the basic stuff, which is kind of what you see right here. This will be, or no, this is not the basic one. The basic one is going to be this one. Essentially, it'll be prices from the dealers. You can put them in here. A purchase tracker. So anytime you make a purchase, you can choose who the dealer is that you bought it from, what you bought, how much you paid for it, how much you bought, the price per ounce, the spot price, the premium on it. This is busted. I don't know what happened here, but the premium to that coin, the percentage of the premium, the GSR at the time you have purchased, the growth on that purchase, and in terms of dollars and percentages, you'll have your total breakdown there. And then you guys can see, depending on what you purchased, it'll automatically enter in information to track how many ounces you have of silver and gold. Eventually I'm going to put platinum and palladium in there too. But this is just something I'm thinking about doing. Like, so for example, if you were going to say, let's say you bought 1 ounce generic round and you had 5 of them, or let's say you bought 10, then it would add into here 10. So more or less, like it's just a tracker for how much that you have. I'll also include a portfolio breakdown based off of your percentage in ounces, the value in dollars, and then on this one, on this one I'm gonna include a premium tracker. So it's gonna pull from a single source of all the major coins. So like for example, the Silver Eagle, it'll show you the date, the item, the spot price, how much it sold for, and what the premium was, and you guys can kind of track the premiums on a monthly basis. Because I don't know if there's a place that actually tracks the premiums on things. Maybe there is, but it's gonna be like it's gonna have a little tracker on the thing. But it pulls from live data. It pulls live data. So let me show you the one I kind of got two things going on. They're both kind of the same thing, but here, this is like probably for the bigger one for the next tier. So this is like live. These are live spot prices. So I took 10 of the most popular, well, 9, I guess. I included Texas Precious Metals, but I have 10 of the, I guess, popular online bullion dealers and what their prices are. These are their live spot prices. And the ones that are highlighted in green are the cheapest. So, you know, if you don't want to have to look with 10 different tabs open, you can just come to this one and see, okay, who's got the best deal? You'll be able to see right away because it's highlighted in green. So silver gold bull has the best gold price. Silver, platinum, and palladium is monument metals right now. And then of course the GSR with it too. And then these are live price data, so it might be delayed a little bit, but this is kind of how it works. I'm also making, none of this is complete, by the way. This is all like, you're seeing like where I left off, but I'm thinking about importing in deals. So any, like the best deals that are online from those dealers are going to be here. So you can, and you're going to literally be able to break it down based off of the online dealer, the type of coin that you want. And then you can sort by price eventually. And then I'll have a link to every single one. So like, let's say you wanted to find the best Silver Eagle price and SD Bullion had that, then you'll have a link to it. So that's going to be something that I'm planning on doing for this section. And then similar to that, as you saw before, the purchase tracker, the premium history and things like that too. Cause like, I mean, this stuff is pulling in like insane data. Like if you look at like all this stuff that's going on up here, like I've been spending the last 2 weeks on this, and it's just very like, it's just so detailed. There's so many formulas, there's so much stuff, and of course you mess one thing up and everything breaks. So but that's kind of like my plan. I'm not sure, there's more things I'm going to include in this, but this is, I want this to like, I want this to be kind of like an all-in-one thing where you guys can have this for yourself and then not having to pull up, like I said, all 10 or all the online dealers. You can see the live spot prices from them. Like for example, let's check it out. So SD Bullion is at 36.96 for silver. Like if we go in here, it might not be 100% accurate, but it'll be pretty close because, you know, things change ever so slightly, but 36.97. So it's pretty close. But I think that will help with a lot of that. So I'll probably have to put in a link for you guys to click so that you can just go right to it rather than having to type it in. But this is just kind of what I've been working on over the last few weeks. I'm thinking about breaking them out into 3 different tiers. One will be like a single use things, and then one will be like a more of a detail, like the deals. Like the next tier up will be for people who want to see the live deals, and then so forth. So I haven't figured out how I'm gonna break it all down yet, but I just want to know what you guys think about all this, because I want like an all-in-one type of stuff. Because I got the idea because Yankee was talking about how he has like a spreadsheet where everyone types in their recommended dealer from the state, and I figured it would be cool to have like a thing where people can, because I'll update this live for like this is gonna update live automatically. So I don't know, I still have to figure out how I'm gonna do this based off of, because like if you guys, because like some things I have to add manually. So if you guys download this, I don't know if it will update it if I update it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how all that works yet, but this is just something that I'm looking into right now. So I've been working on this for 2 weeks, but I think this is going to be super cool. I think this is going to be something, once all the crazy stuff gets put in, this is going to be a very cool thing. So let me know what you guys think about that, because I don't think there's a premium tracker anywhere and like literally for everything. So like if you wanted to see what the premiums have been for July for a Gold Eagle, boom, you can see how much how much it's going for, what the premium is, and what the percent change has been since the last one. So that's just kind of what I've been working on. It's been a lot, but I really think it's gonna be cool. Similar spreadsheet for myself. Mine looks nicer. Thank you, appreciate it. Lost all my gold and silver in a boating accident. 100%. Everyone has a boat, so we all know how that's gonna work. That's why I say like the next best business after precious metals is gonna be recovery missions, like boating recovery, water, whatever it is called, like aquatic recovery. You're gonna find a lot of guns and gold. You guys have already an old school, just a notebook. Yeah, because eventually I just want it to be simple for you guys. Like all you have to do is like plug in what you bought, and like everything else is just there for you just to reference. Like that's all I want it to be. So like if you add something in here, it'll update here automatically. Been using AppMax app, but this looks so much better. A lot more information. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to go for here. So I don't know how I'm gonna break this down yet, but we're working on it slowly but surely. Let's work on the tracker. Thank you. I just have a hard time being that organized. I do spreadsheets myself. Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make this like again super simple for everybody and not make it too complicated. Saves a lot of time knowing the cheapest prices. Yep, 100% Matt. Throw receipts in the box and notebook. Old school. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for the Gold Insider. Appreciate it, man. Welcome in to the membership. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I'm working on memberships for like I kind of updated those a little bit ago, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna include this as part of the membership or if this will be something separate. I don't know what we're gonna do with this yet. I'm leaning towards something separate, but maybe like Trevor, who joined the Gold Insider, might get something with that as well. I don't know. I'm not sure how we're gonna do all that yet, but again, yeah, Trevor, man, appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. Let's see. Other than that, guys, that's all I really got for right now. That's all I pretty much got. I really just wanted to show off the tracker a little bit and then just kind of just sit back and chat with you guys, but yeah, that's what I've been working on over the last 2 weeks. Been meaning to show my support for a while, just been busy. No, dude, Trevor, I understand, dude. Like, we're all so super busy. No, I mean, like, again, like, I'm super thankful and grateful for everybody who puts in a super chat, who's a member, all that good stuff. Like, obviously, it means a lot to me, and that's why, I want to give back to you guys, too. So, that's why we're going to make this channel literally nothing but giveaways in the future. So, because I don't think there's a channel out there that does an insane amount of giveaways. But again, we do got to be careful because we do have the $600 IRS rule we got to follow, so we just got to be a little careful on that one. But otherwise, yeah, no, I plan on doing a lot of good things. I just want to give back to people as much as I can. But I mean, again, I never expect anything from anybody either at the same time. So, but yes, anybody who's a member or has done super chat, we obviously appreciate you guys. I've done a great job. Thank you, Booth. I really do appreciate it. 81 likes so far. Yeah, I mean, I think I do probably have to end the stream soon because I do have to work really, really early in the morning. So, but yeah, I guess let me put I just want to get your guys' opinion on this. I'm gonna ask a poll. Well, I guess we don't need a poll. I guess you guys just type 1 in the chat if you like the tracker, and type 2 if you don't. I mean, it's okay if you guys don't like it, but this is kind of like where I'm at right now with things. If you like it, if you think it's a good idea and you want me to continue with it, put 1 in the chat. This will definitely be something that I'll definitely pursue. I mean, I still plan on working on it regardless, but I'm trying to also think what do you guys think? Is there things that are missing? Like, are there anything? I'm trying to think, like, on top of like a all-in-one live spot price tracker, a deals section, Is there anything that, like, trying to think if there's anything that people need to have else on top of this? I mean, I had a list of things, and then I don't know where I put it, so I have to like go off of memory, and I don't even remember anymore. So I'm just trying to think like what else we could put in here into the future, but um, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But I see a lot of ones in here. That's good. I don't see any twos. So that's good. I'm glad to hear it. So this will definitely be a project to work on. So I just have to figure out how we're gonna be able to get this to be downloaded to you guys and all that good stuff. Maybe two. Maybe two, Matt. It's a great idea. Maybe the kids or grandkids will have an idea what they're holding on when you're gone. I mean, it's also, I mean, it's a double-edged sword because obviously we don't want to have records of this, but obviously, like, if you're gonna pass this stuff on to your family, then you do need a record of some kind because you're gonna need that like proof or however. Like maybe there's like a section where we can like make an allocation page of like I don't know, like like an inheritance page or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's something we want. If that needs to even be done on something like this, or if that might be more legal stuff with your planners and things like that. I don't think that's something that I would put in here, but I don't know. I'm just trying to think of stuff that would just be beneficial for people. Like, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys. I think for tonight, I do have to get up early tomorrow, so I need to take care of some things. So it's gonna be a pretty short live stream today. Next week we'll do the unboxing of the rifleman round, the one that we ordered on the silver roulette last week. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll talk about, we'll see what else happens in the news, but other than that, yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do today. So thank you guys for sticking around, Silver Desert. I'll see you later, man. Thank you for stopping by as always. Everybody here, Trevor, thank you again for the membership thing, for the support. I appreciate it. Everybody else, just I don't know when we're gonna do the next live stream. It'll obviously be next week. I just don't know what day yet. But I always try to make a live stream scheduled announcement at least 24 hours before as best I can. But otherwise, yeah, I think we'll do the unboxing for sure, and then who knows? We'll see what else happens in between then. So other than that, guys, have a great weekend. Have a great 4th of July. All that good stuff. Be safe out there if you're celebrating. And yeah, that's about all I got for today's live stream. I will see you all next week. Bye, everybody.